Ren had never liked crowded places. The loud music, the flashing lights, the way bodies pressed too close, none of it felt like him. He was an Omega who preferred quiet corners and warm tea, not bars that smelled like alcohol and temptation. But tonight, he didn't want to be the odd one out. Just one night, his friends had said. "Relax, Ren. You're too young to be this boring." So he agreed. The club was already alive when they arrived, neon lights cutting through the darkness, music pulsing like a heartbeat. Ren stood at the entrance for a moment, fingers curling into his sleeves, his scent suppressant suddenly feeling too thin. He followed them in any way. At the bar, Ren sat quietly, eyes wandering as his friends laughed and shouted over the music. A glass was placed in front of him, sweet-smelling, colorful, innocent-looking. He hesitated. "You'll be fine," one of them said, smiling too easily. "Just drink. Loosen up." Ren didn't notice when one friend leaned closer, blocking his view. He didn't see the other hand tilt briefly over his glass. But someone else did. From across the bar, Kai watched. Kai wasn't the type to interfere in strangers' business. Tall, composed, an alpha who had seen enough of the world to mind his own affairs. But something about the Omega at the bar caught his attention. Too soft. Too unaware. Too trusting for a place like this. Kai saw the movement. The subtle shift. The way the liquid in Ren's glass rippled unnaturally. He frowned. At first, he told himself it wasn't his problem. Ren took a sip. Then another. Minutes passed, and the world began to tilt. The lights grew brighter, too bright. The music sank deep into Ren's chest, vibrating in places it shouldn't. His skin felt warm. Then hot. Then unbearably sensitive. His breath hitched. "That's strange," Ren whispered, pressing a hand to his neck. The suppressants failed. His body reacted before his mind could understand it. Heat. Too early. Too sudden. Ren's scent changed, sweet, vulnerable, unmistakable. Kai noticed immediately. His jaw tightened. Ren tried to stand, but his legs trembled. His friends were suddenly too close, hands gripping his arms. "Let's get some air," one of them said, voice low. "Yeah, somewhere quiet." Ren shook his head weakly. I don't feel good." But they were already pulling him toward the hallway. That was when Kai moved. He stepped forward, blocking their path with calm authority. "Let go of him." The friend stiffened. "This doesn't concern you." Kai's eyes flicked to Ren, flushed, unfocused, barely holding himself upright. "It does now." Ren's knees buckled, and without thinking, he reached out, fingers clutching the front of Kai's jacket, seeking warmth, stability, relief. Kai inhaled sharply. The Omega's scent wrapped around him like a slow burn. Ren looked up, eyes glassy. Please, it hurts." The room seemed to shrink. Kai wrapped an arm around Ren, steadying him, his voice low and controlled. "You're coming with me." The friends protested, but one look from Kai silenced them. He turned, guiding Ren away from the bar, away from the noise, away from the danger Ren hadn't even realized he was in. As they stepped into the night air, Ren's grip tightened, his body trembling against Kai's. Kai knew this night would change everything. He just didn't know how badly. And neither did Ren.